I really wonder how somebody becomes involved in this sort of business right here. Maybe the previous owner thought this looked good, or maybe he just had a damaged hood and doors and a whole nother car, so he put it together like this. Either way, I give you the '03 GTP. My brother had one of the previous Pontiac Grand Prix GTPs. It was a 91 with a 3.1 multi-port and a head-up display. That's where it reflects the gauges off from the windshield. But the car felt so tight to the road and accelerated so violently it made you sick to your stomach. It left an impression on me, so when little teenage me heard this car was coming out, I really anticipated it, even though I'd probably never see one. This car's pretty underwhelming now, but at the time, before the market was completely flooded with Grand Prix of all different trim levels, it was kind of impressive. This sloping body line on the back was my favorite part about the whole car. I know that's a bit weird, but all in all, it was a good-looking car. Picture it matching and not being all white trashy like this. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Just by looking at the ground effects and the fog lights and this front end, it almost seems like somebody probably got a hold of a GTP that may have been wrecked and then moved everything into a GT. I don't know. It doesn't have the right front end on it, but that is the correct engine, the 3800 supercharged. Yay, right? That's supposedly a 240 horse engine. One sad fact about that car though, my brother lined his 91 GTP, the one with the 3.1 multi-port, up with one of these one time and beat it so badly I actually thought the other driver was sandbagging. Unfortunately he wasn't. The old one was much faster. So it doesn't matter if it's a real one or not, it's just a Grand Prix with a supercharger. Good news though, in 2004 they had something called the GXP, where they dropped in the General Motors 5.3 liter, and that was faster than the 91 GTP. Going by the specs available online, the 2003 GTP should have been much faster than the 91, but I swear it wasn't. If you're wondering what the difference between a regular Grand Prix and a GTP is, well, this is a regular one. See, that ground effect looks a little bit different. It doesn't have that double lens on the fog light. That lower grille thing's a bit different, and it doesn't have the supercharger on its 3800. But yeah, it is pretty much the same damn car. And I think it's kind of sexy. Calm down, I'm just looking, I'm not touching.